Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button now so you can stay updated on all my recaps I do for Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics. If you have not read this comic, beware. Major spoilers ahead as I recap the issue. And as always, big shout out to Kyle Higgins, the writer of the story arc. After my portion of the recap is finished, be sure to stick around and watch Geek Level Asian give his thoughts as well. This issue starts off with Squat and Baboo complaining about the moon base they have to call home, seeing as it isn't the greatest sight to see. Rita then semi-cleans things up with her magic, and her mind is set on finding Finster and then attacking the Rangers. The Rangers are currently in New York City fighting a sheep monster called Sheeple, another one of Finster's monsters that popped up. Flashing over to Grace Sterling, she gets a notification from one of her associates saying there is another monster sighting in Vancouver, so her team is set to find and attend to this issue until the Rangers are finished in New York City. The Rangers continue fighting off Sheeple and his attacks. Then Billy gets a brilliant idea. He summons his Zord and taps into the monster's voice. While Billy is in his Triceratops Zord, he then uses that monster's voice that he copied to call the sheep's minions, and then they kind of like self-destruct and then die off, and that battle is kind of solved in that instant. After defeating this monster, the Rangers are notified that they need to head over to Vancouver immediately. Once they get there and meet Grace Sterling and her team, they are surprised to see the people are being held against their will, but seeing as a huge monstrous threat is out on the loose, you can understand why Grace has her team of folks locking things down. Billy and Trini teleport back to Promethea Labs to help on the tech end of things for this situation. We then flash over to Finster, who is peacefully reading a book and then hears Rita's voice talking to him. She then opens up a portal, releasing him from the pocket dimension. And I never thought I'd say this, but things are about to get even crazier, with Finster being released as we have seen the genius of his villainous mind within these comics. Flashing over back to Promethea Labs, Blue Ranger and Yellow Ranger are collecting what they need to help the team. Yellow Ranger then teleports back to the team with a device that will help the current situation. Billy converses with Andrea and talks about how he used to dream about joining the organization. Billy also notices that Promethea's campus is very energy efficient, and there is a specific wing of the campus that consumes more energy than any other part of the facility, and he wondered why. Andrea then says there are some things even she doesn't know about Promethea, and it's nothing for Billy, it's nothing for the Blue Ranger to worry about. Without even seeing Billy's actual face, you can tell he's puzzled and can tell something big is being hidden in this facility. Flashing over to the Rangers, the team is trying to figure out exactly what to do and even starts questioning Grace's methods. Flashing back to Promethea Labs, Blue Ranger is snooping around and tries to enter a door that is heavily guarded by two guys with guns. It's evident whatever is on the other side must be pretty important. Billy then turns around and acts as if he's minding his own business and then teleports into the guarded room, only to find exactly what I've been suspecting all along and even called it out in the last recap. Lord Draken being held captive by Promethea Labs. And with Billy getting recollection and issue 25 approaching soon, you know things are about to get shattered. See what I did there? It's like every issue leaves you wanting more and more, and that's called good writing. Power Rangers 25th anniversary is coming soon, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can stay updated on all this Power Ranger craziness news. And now stick around because we're going to hear from my good friend Geek Level Asian.
What is up, Zentai-Fit? This is Robbie from Geek Level Asian, and I'm here to weigh in on my opinions on issue 23 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers by Boom Studios. I really feel like this issue was a lot of filler. Everything that had to do with Rita and Finster, going back to her and all of that, wasn't really very interesting. I think this entire issue was really just aimed to lead us to the last page, where Billy finds that our suspicions are confirmed. We cannot trust Grace. Grace is powering her entire organization, her entire establishment with Lord Draken. And why does Lord Draken look like Danzig?
Thanks, Robbie, for sharing your thoughts, my friend. I'm sure in issue 24 things will pick up quite a bit, especially with the Shattered Grid event approaching. And to our viewers today, comment on this video to share your thoughts about the recent comic. And be sure to subscribe to both of our channels to get the latest news on Power Ranger shenanigans. Well, until next time and the next comic book issue, guys, wham, bam, boom.